On day 7 inside of Etheria Restart, you are going to unlock an amazing healer, Lingluo. Inside of today's video, Hermes and I are going to be sharing with you how to build out this animus so that you can get the most out of her inside of the game. Before we go any further, I need to thank Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's video and urge all of you to join us inside of the game by pre-registering with this QR code or my link in the description of the video. Hermes, thanks for coming through the channel, man. Let's talk about this amazing SSR.
Oh yeah, man. I'm super excited about this one. So as you can see right now, I'm kind of going through, these are the day 7 missions in your event tab. You're going to go through here and you'll actually be able to get not only Linglu, but then also get a random SSR champion as well. So those are really important events and missions to kind of go through when you first get in because she is super impactful on those first 7 days.
No, I love that. And I love, we talk a lot about how it's been very generous of Etheria Restart on how many SSRs we get. So I'm super stoked that we're getting just a login, day 7 healer. It's great utility with the healer and a great animus that's going to be a big part of our account. So let's take a look at what she actually does.
Yeah, man. So we're starting out with that A1 ability, which doesn't do a whole lot for her kit. Obviously, it just kind of heals up a couple of her allies a little bit, but it's not really where we want to get to in her kit. Where we really want to start is right here with this A2 ability, where the tides rise and heals all allies by 10% of her max HP, of their own max HP, and extends all ally buffs by 1 turn. All those allies then receive an additional heal based on how many buffs were extended.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So she's actually not only healing the team, but also extending their buffs, which is powerful.
Yeah, exactly. And then on this A3, as you see, I kind of move forward a little bit ahead on this one. You see that it applies an immunity buff as well as healing all of your ally animus by 12% of their max HP twice. And this one is another huge heal that it really does, as well as giving your champions a little bit of protection with that immunity.
No, I love that. And where are you typically utilizing her inside of the game? Is she another animus that you're using everywhere, or is she pretty much focused on arena? Let us know where she's the most usable.
So I'm right now using her everywhere. I think there's a
Okay.
lot of use cases to use her in Arena, but I think she's so great in PvE with all the things that she's done that it really just makes her such a valuable animus to have all around in your account, especially as you're progressing through the lower stages of dungeons, trying to make sure you get your team healed up properly.
You got to keep them alive if you want to drop damage. I get it. All right, so how did you build
Exactly.
her out? I see you going through all the modules right now. What was the focus of your build?
The focus of the build is obviously you want her to stay alive, right? Like the biggest thing is making sure that she can stay alive to help heal up your team. All of her healing is not done through her own max HP, it's done through your ally, through each ally's max HP. So you also want to make sure there's a good balance of speed. So see on this build right here, I've got this Wellspring set, which gives an increase in HP for different 4, 8, and then 12-piece sets, as well as that Swift Rush set to give us a bunch of extra speed. And the reason why is you want to make sure she's still really going fast while being able to have a good, sustainable amount of HP for herself to keep herself alive.
No, I love that, and I know that you're a big proponent for speed. We did it in a previous build for Leanne, I believe it was. Where we put a lot of speed onto her as well. I think it was Leanne. Maybe it wasn't. Either way, speed is important for most of the animus that we're going to be utilizing here. Glad to see that you put it on her as well as that HP. What's going on with prowess here? Where do you have her up to?
So right now, I haven't actually invested anything into her just yet because I have not done a good job of farming my GP output or outpost. But what I really want to do is I would want to come in here with this A3 ability and level this up as fast as I can because what it's doing is it's increasing the amount of healing that she's actually doing on the team and it's increasing the bonus heal that she gets. And as you can see right there, reducing their skill cooldowns by 1 turn, which is what you get on that final level.
Got it. Completely understand. And also, it's worth noting that this is being recorded during the beta of the game, and we had a limited amount of time that we could to capture footage and to level everyone up. So that was also part of this whole process. Moving on to the shell. Are you going here with this? Is this the shell of your choice?
Oh yeah, so this one I think is a great one to have on her. I love my shells, but you'll see if you look at this this ability of this shell, it before the owner takes action increases the healing by 30% for that turn. If the heal target has less than 65% HP, also applies a one turn of a one turn heal over time. And so you'll see the other thing that's really good about this shell is it's giving me bonuses to those sets to complete that 8-piece set in both Wellspring and Swift Rush, which is really what I wanted to get with that Animus.
No, I love that. I like when you're pairing a healing shell with the healer as well. I think it's a good combination. Now we're diving into the arena. Are you about to demonstrate a little bit on how well she could do?
Oh yeah, so this is actually a really great combo that I've found on my account is using Lingluo along with Freya and Lian. And here's the
Okay.
combination that makes this a really valuable team. So obviously Lingluo has that buff increase on her A2. Freya on her A3 ability has an increased attack. So see right here, that increased attack comes up right now. So she got the increase up. Now I'm gonna have Tiamat come in with that extra shielding, and now Ling Lu is gonna extend all those buffs an extra turn. And
Ah,
why this is really valuable with Lian is Lian steals turn meter from all enemies on that A3. So she gets back to that A2 so fast that she runs out of her buffs and loses her protection.
got it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And who's your primary damage dealer in this one?
Oh, 100% Lance. You see right
Yeah.
here, she came back to her ability immediately, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there you go. She's gonna wipe the floor with that team anyways. Oh, and I ranked up too. But the really valuable thing with her is that she extended those buffs to make sure I had increased attack and that shield up for the whole duration of that fight to make sure in case they got a turn, I was still protected for my main damage dealer.
So I love that. And I think that's also important as well, not just sharing with how to build out one of these animus, but also how to pair them together and how the whole team works together as well. So that was a good breakdown of how you would actually utilize her inside of PvP.
Yeah. And honestly, I think she's just a great healer all around and a great animus to get on your account and make sure she's leveled up.
Yeah, and I mean, this is something that we've learned. As you start to unlock SSRs inside of the game, whether you're going to be brand new, I mean, we're all going to be brand new on day one in just a couple of weeks. It's important that you play with these animus, get to know them, and use them in the PVE content, and figure out how they're going to benefit your teams when you do start to reach that PvP endgame type status. Any last things you want to say about Linglu before I close things up?
Just make sure you've got her fast. That's all I gotta say.
Speed, all about speed, Hermes. I love it. So, guys, again, I need to thank Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's video, and need to remind you guys that if you have not pre-registered for the game, or if you have not downloaded the game if it's already out at this point in time, this QR code or my link in the description gets you bonus rewards so that you guys can get that extra jump start when you dive into the game. I can't wait to see you all inside of Etheria Restart, playing alongside of us, maybe running into one another inside of the arena, and remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video.